And hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a pregnancy vlog. I'm not sure exactly what type of vlog this is. Well, it's a pregnancy vlog, of course, but I don't know like how to explain what I want it to be. So I guess as I talk, I'll figure it out. But I wanted to clear up some things that you know I've noticed I've said in my last couple videos, and it's been brought to my attention. So today I'm 32 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I'm getting closer and closer to my due date, y'all. I am so pumped. I haven't started packing my baby bag yet. I'm not going to start packing my baby bag until at least next weekend, when I'm at least closer to, at least like I said, 35 weeks. I'm going to start packing my baby bag next weekend, and I am so happy. But y'all, I'm making this video because as I watch some of my other pregnancy vlogs, I've noticed that I've lacked detail in a lot of things. I haven't even talked about or began to even touch the surface of some things. So I just want to, talk about those things. Okay, for one, pregnancy itself is so hard. I watched my videos and I looked at them, and I feel like I have not gone into detail enough about how draining pregnancy really is. It's nothing like you've seen on TV. It's nothing like those books you may have read. Like, even if you're trying to get pregnant now, good luck or whatever. But let me tell you, it's no walk in the park. Even when you read about morning sicknesses, it's nothing like you've ever pictured. You will literally have to go through being pregnant to really see how being pregnant is and how it affects your body and how freaking mentally and physically draining it is. Granted, you get a little blessing at the end, but all the things you have to go through until you get to meet your baby, it's physically draining, and it takes a toll on your body mentally and spiritually and physically. It's just a lot, okay? So as I watched my video, I noticed it just seems like I haven't really said anything. I haven't even told you guys half the things I've been going through. I haven't been sugarcoating anything, but I just like, oh, I forgot to say this. I forgot to say that. Like, okay. So I want to start with one of the first symptoms I experienced early on, and this was a clear sign of me being pregnant. I was just being in denial. Morning sickness. Honey, morning sickness ain't nothing like I've read. It's nothing like I've seen on TV. I feel like I'm a very strong person, and I have a high tolerance for pain and high tolerance for a lot of things. But morning sickness took me the hell out. Okay, I felt I was pregnant around like 6 weeks, but I start to notice right before I took the test and right before I went to the doctors that my appetite had like went completely away. Like, I went from having a regular appetite to not being hungry at all, ever. I didn't want to eat. Certain foods was making me feel sick, especially in the mornings. Certain meats like sausages made me feel like I wanted to throw up. And since it was summertime and I just felt miserable because it was always hot, so I remember certain breakfast foods just make me want to vomit. But the thing is, with my morning sickness, I couldn't even vomit. So just imagine feeling like you have to vomit all day, but you can really just never vomit. So you're just feeling queasy all day. And then you have to eat. So you're forcing yourself to eat. So I would just make myself small meals, like very small. And I would keep ginger ale, but even ginger ale would do nothing. So when I finally found out I was pregnant, they gave me some stuff for nausea. It didn't even work. I started off with one brand. It didn't work. It didn't do anything. I was still feeling sick. I hadn't gained any weight for a long time. It took me almost to like 5 months to gain weight. I swear. Like, no bullshit. So it was very hard for me to eat for the first 3 months. Imagine 3 months of your life you can't eat. I love food. I love to eat. I love to eat, okay? I'm sitting here thinking of what I'm about to eat later. I just ate like 3 hours ago. I love to eat. Even when I don't have an appetite, I'm thinking of when I do get an appetite, what I'm going to eat. So imagine loving to eat and you can't even eat, and some of your favorite foods make you sick. It's repulsive. It just, the thought of it just makes you want to gag, like, ew. First 3 months I couldn't eat. I think that's why it took me so long to gain weight, just because I couldn't eat for so long. Next, that was a big thing. I got switched to a different nausea medicine when I went to a different doctor, and I feel like it worked for a little bit, but again, it didn't work really. So they say you really only experience morning sickness for like the first 3 months. Lies. I was still feeling sick in the second trimester a little bit in the beginning, like 3 weeks into the second trimester. I was still feeling sick, so it was still kind of hard for me. I could eat a little bit more, but it was still hard for me to eat. And anything with ground beef did make me vomit. It's so heavy. Like, I love tacos, I love spaghetti, burgers, all of that stuff. I have chopped up blood. I only vomited three times that I can remember throughout my whole pregnancy, but the morning sickness was real. I do remember, and I finally started gaining weight around around like the 5th or the 6th month. By like the 7th month, I had only gained 4 pounds. Like, they were so impressed. I'm like, y'all don't even know. I couldn't even eat. Like, now I have gained a total, they said, of 8 pounds, and they still impressed with that. And I'm like, I'm surprised I even gained that much. Well, third trimester, I have picked up my appetite back up, so I am happy that I can eat again. They say try to stay where I'm at. I gained 8 pounds so far. So they say my weight fluctuates. I like when I first went there, I had on sneakers on a scale, so that probably wasn't even my real weight. Like, every visit since then, I take on my sneakers and my weight, like, it just fluctuates. Like, but it looked like I only gained 8 pounds in 8 months, so that's really not bad. It seemed like a lot, but really it wasn't a pound a month because I couldn't even eat, for real, for real. Um, Heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, all of those, and back pain. I've been experiencing those the most in this third trimester. I've been having bad heartburn since the second trimester though, but it just gotten worse. The third trimester, it has been kicking my ass. Like, I have a big bottle of Tums. My Tums is like this big. My Tums left is like this much. I popped them like candy. Like, I got the peppermint ones, and like I just took two earlier. Like, and I took one yesterday, and I took two before that, the day before, and two before that. I get like heartburn every day, like really bad. I heard that's like a old wives' tale saying the baby will have a lot of hair. I believe it, but I'm like, damn. Can I just go one day with like me not having heartburn? It sucks. It really do, and it burns. And then having your food just come back up, it just burns. The heartburn has been the worst. Just when it had chilled out around the end of the second trimester, it picked back up in the third trimester, and those first trimesters symptoms are the third trimester is mimicking the first trimester in so many ways, and it's so exhausting because I'm back tired again. Fatigue is so real, and I know it's just gonna get worse as time go on. I'm gonna get more tired and more tired. I literally sleep all day. Like, all I do is sleep. I fall asleep without even me knowing that I fell asleep. Wake up like, when did I fall asleep? So that's crazy. I had really bad back pain. I went and bought myself a body pillow just because my back like really be hurting, and I want to kind of lay on my side comfortably because I'm kind of like on my stomach. So that works to a certain extent. I bought from Walmart. It's really long. It's like super long, and it's pretty. It's pink. Body pillow kind of been working. Sometimes I just use it to lay on because it's real comfortable. I've been having back pain. My back's been killing me. My back is even hurting right now. Bending over certain ways hurts. If I sit down on the floor like I just did my makeup, it's hard to get up. I gotta hold onto my bed to get up. I noticed a little bit of Braxton Hicks contractions. Like, my stomach will get really hard, and then it'll get soft, and then it'll contract again. So I know, but they're like, I can tolerate. I noticed I had a couple of those around like 28 weeks. I start noticing those are uncomfortable as well. I'm hungry like all the time, and I feel like it's like no food can, you know, make me full sometimes. But mostly the last like 4 days, I haven't even been having an appetite. Like, I've been making myself eat. My baby's very active. She now is even more active. She wakes up with me in the morning now. I swear, it seems like she didn't wake up till the afternoon, but she wakes up with me in the morning. She's up in the afternoon, the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I hope her sleeping schedule is not like how she be up. But my baby's very active, and I'm happy. I actually get to go see her tomorrow, so I'm actually really, really happy. I see her a lot just because of how she's positioned. I got to get a ton of sonograms. So I get to go see her again tomorrow, and hopefully she's learned how she's supposed to lay so we can see what I need to see. Little girl's so stubborn already, but she's really healthy. Everything came back great on my test. I got a Tdap, I believe, like 3 weeks ago. I got my flu shot. I got blood drawn, glucose test. I got everything out the way. I don't know what else I have to get, but I'm glad I got a lot of that stuff out the way. I got those steroid shots. So pregnancy is a lot of work. You got a lot of blood drawn, a lot of stuff, a lot of information thrown at you, and it can be overwhelming. But as long as you have a good support system, you should be okay. So that's all that I have for this video, I believe. I hope I didn't leave anything out. But if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them below, and I'll be sure to try to answer everything that I can. Bye.